What does it cost you to buy a home? Or more specifically, what does it cost you to get a home loan to buy a home? Hi guys, I'm Jared McBride, the Loan Guide, and today on the McBride Guide for Home Financing, we're covering specific closing costs for when you purchase a home. Now, when you buy a home, there are many people working behind the scenes. What are they doing, right? What do they charge for it? And how do their services even help you? What's the benefit? Well, generally speaking, the larger the loan amount, the higher the fees to get a loan. But the opposite's true too. The smaller the loan amount, the lower the fees are that are charged. So very first off, what do buyers have to pay upfront before closing? Closing, remember, is when you actually sign the documents, you actually get the home and the house keys. So upfront costs you are required to pay before closing are the appraisal, the credit report, and possibly home inspection. Now the appraisal report costs $300 to $600 depending on your location and the value of the property. Now appraisal is not ordered until after your loan has been conditionally approved and after an offer is accepted to buy the house that you want. An appraisal gives you an estimate of the current value of that house. The cost of the home inspection also depends on the value and the location, as well as how deep of a dive, how in-depth that inspection is. Inspection, they help you become aware of possible safety and maintenance issues with the property. And every property has some. So credit report costs $20 to $50 and includes your credit history and 3 credit scores. So appraisal, inspection, and credit report need to be paid when they are ordered. They're reports. So even if you choose not to purchase a home, you still pay for them. Now, what are the fees paid at closing? First, a little note. When you buy a home with the help of a real estate agent, you do not pay for that real estate agent. The seller of the home pays that realtor fee. Now the agent is helpful. They help you find a property, write up an offer, negotiate for you, and they review all those real estate contracts. They definitely get paid for their services, but usually the seller pays their fee, not you. Okay, so on to the closing costs that you have to pay. Here's a list of some of them. You'll see these on your closing statement. The underwriting fees, usually on top, costs about $1,000. The bank charges you to pay their underwriter. And what does the underwriter do? They're the person who reviews your loan application. They verify all your information and they approve your loan. They make sure you meet all those loan requirements. Next fee, loan origination or interest rate fees, points. These change with every loan and it depends on what interest rate you choose. And I have a video on buying down the rate that goes into depth about this. Title insurance, another fee, $500 to $2,000. It ensures you will be the real owner. No one else will have claim or lien on the property. With title insurance, you're not responsible for old liens, any of those surprises, right? We've all heard stories about someone buying their retirement home in a country without good title insurance. Beautiful home, great place to retire, but then they get a knock on the door in a few years and a local says, "I own this land, you can't sell it." Well, the retired couple bought it and paid for it, but the seller who sold it to them did not have the right. So the couple loses their retirement and their home. Title insurance protects you from this situation. It's a valuable service. So another one is escrow service and notary fees, $400 to $1,200. Escrow service is paid to prepare closing docs, handle signing, and distribution of funds to everyone after closing. Grouped in here, these fees also recover the courthouse recording. That's why title insurance works after all. The wire fees so they can send money where it needs to go, and the state and local tax fees. Prepaid interest fee on the new loan. So this fee actually depends on what day you close. And this is why all mortgage payments are due at the beginning of each month, even though people can close on any day of the month for their home. Impound fees is another one. This fee varies based on required property taxes and homeowners insurance in your area. This fee is put into an impound account to pay your future real estate tax bill and your insurance bill. Some loans do not require impound fees, so please see my video on impound fees for more information. Big fee, upfront mortgage, insurance, UFMIP, or funding fee. It's 1.5% to 3.5% of the loan. It's if you have a FHA or a VA loan, it's pretty significant. So what about me, the loan officer? Who pays the loan officer fee? So remember, the seller pays the real estate agent. My fee is usually paid by the bank, and I'm paid for bringing them a loan. So my services are definitely paid for, but it's usually the bank who pays for them. And the cool thing is I work for multiple banks, so I can scan the horizon and find the best deal for you. That's pretty cool. So these are some of the closing costs for buying a home. Each loan is unique and closing costs vary. Final closing costs are always reviewed by you, by the bank, the escrow company, and my office before you actually sign to make sure everything is correct. And you receive estimates throughout the process. Now, people have questions about closing costs, but like I said before, it's sort of like when you go to a restaurant, the loan officer is like the waiter that interacts with you. But there are many people involved behind the scenes before your food ever hits the table. So imagine if a restaurant bill had a big list and showed you the server, hostess, busboy, cook, food, manager, owner, what they all earned on your bill. Closing costs is a lot like that. It's a detailed list of all the people who helped with your home loan and what their fee is. Thank you for watching. Call me for a free loan consultation at 858-405-0549. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, and please leave a comment below. I often get new ideas for videos from your questions. Check out more videos at my website, jaredmcbride.com. La 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 la. Oh yeah, I love this video.